Hand sanitizer. All right. There we are. Start the show. Yeah! 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 Woo! I just had to get that out. What's up, guys? Fears. Audience. Fears. How art is thou? That was just pretty good. Pretty good. 2 lives today. Now I'm doing a 3rd live. What's going on, guys? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing fantastic. I hope you're doing glorious. I hope you're doing stupendous. Coffee first. In my new movie quotes cup. Nice. There it is. Here's Johnny. I love it. Found it at Goodwill for like $2, literally. Or maybe not even $2. I honestly don't remember. It was either $2 or $1. I can't remember. Anyway, we got lots to talk about. I got my Goonies shirt on. Hey, you guys. What's up? Anyway, lights, and shout out to my friend Crumbles in the Discord. He said, hey, Fierce, you got some bitchin' lights. Why don't you put them behind you? And I was like, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. So I can't wait to get more lights. I got my light of Jason Voorhees, so I may put that light behind me tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, lots to talk about, guys. Lots to talk about. Lots of updates. So without further ado, let's open up the chat. Let's get things rolling. Let's get things moseying. And let me grab all of my my papers and stuff, because I always like to, get all of the updates out of the way. So update number 1, I did buy some new things off this list and off my phone, which I need to grab. Excuse me 1 second. I forgot to grab it. Give me 1 second. There we are. Because I've got some things in here that I want to show you. So, first update is last night before I went to work, I ordered some movies off of this list. And then I have a digital list in my phone. And so I bought some off of that, some off of this list. So, and I'll tell you guys what I ordered in just a few seconds. The next thing I want to talk about is... now, I think, I'm not trying to start anything. I'm really not. But I gotta say something. I gotta say something. I don't know how to say this, but I'll do it as nicely, as politely as possible. Some people thought I did not give Sega a chance to talk about the trip. I don't understand how that's possible because, I mean, we did 2 lives about it, but... to make everyone shut up, in a couple of days I'm going to have Sega on, and I'm going to turn the show over to Sega and be like, Sega, tell me everything that you want to talk about the trip. And I'm going to ask him some questions, and we're going to get it all out. So there's that. The next show, let's see, it's July 24th. The next show is in Ocelot Collectors, and then I may go to this July 27th. I'm for sure going to the Star Wars convention on August 3rd, so I don't know about that one, but I'm definitely going to the Star Wars one. So there's that. So that's coming up. And for more information, check out my friend Jeff's website at www.floridatoyshowsandexpos.com. Also check out Florida Toy Shows and Expos on Facebook. Also, my buddy Jeff has got, I don't know if it's a new YouTube channel, but I guess he put it on pause for a couple of years, but now he's back on the attack. Go to Florida Toy Shows and Expos on YouTube. And he's got an Instagram too. Florida Toy Shows and Expos on Instagram. Florida Toy Shows and Expos on YouTube. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my friend Jeff. Throw him some love and some support. So speaking of interviews, we got the Sega interview coming up right away. Then after that, at some point, I want to interview Jeff on the main channel. And fully prepare to a full-on professional interview like I always do. I'm going to research his past, ask him a bunch of questions, all that stuff. Then, I recently interviewed Jeff Wiseman off of Back to the Future 2 and 3. He did a couple episodes of Saved by the Bell. He's been in a lot of Western movies. And I asked him if he would like to be on my podcast, so look out for that interview coming soon. And then I've got another acting friend that I asked her if she wants to come on onto the podcast. And I don't want to reveal her name just yet, but she's been in at least 3 or 4 Hallmark movies, and she's an actress. And we've been friends for quite a long time. She is adorable. She's beautiful. She's talented. She's one of a kind. And I asked her, I said, at some point, would you like to be a guest on my podcast? And she said, absolutely, John. So those are 3 or 4 of the next interviews that I plan on doing. So there's that. So yeah. I recently had a hangout with my friend Dave and his son James, and they're my new friends that I met at the convention. You meet a lot of cool people at Jeff's conventions, and so far I became friends with not only Jeff, but I became friends through Jeff's conventions with Dave, his son James, and my friend LC. All of those guys are from the convention, and they are the nicest guys ever. It's nice to have friends. You can rely on your old friends, but it's nice to make new friends, and I can't thank them enough for being my friend, and we had a great time. Last time me and LC hung out, we went to 3 stores. We went to the Star Wars store in Disney Springs, we went to the Marvel store, and we went to the Lego store. That vlog is already up on Fears Vlogs. If you want to check that out, you're more than welcome. Just a few days ago, me and Dave and his son went and threw darts. We played pool. We had lunch. Then we came back here and sat at my kitchen table. And not my kitchen table, my dining room table. And we played horror trivia. Then we did, we talked to the fans, we hung out. It was exactly what I needed. Let's see, what else is coming up? The Sega vlog is coming around very, very swimmingly. So, I got the first part edited, I got the second part. Now I've got all the footage. And I'm going to put Dave and James vlogging with me at the very end of the Sega vlog. It's going to be so long that I'm probably going to have to break it up. So probably the first part will be, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes, maybe 35, something like that. And then probably the second will be around 30 to 35, because me and Sega filmed. He was here for 10 days, and we only took 1 day off and didn't film. We filmed for 9 days straight. And we got all the highlights in, so I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. I've been trying to, before I get back to editing all the old vlogs that I need to pop up, the fans asked Fears, can you put the old vlogs on hold and just get the Sega one out as quickly as possible? And I said, absolutely. So, I've been editing away. I'm going to work on that. I may go on Lantern's show tonight, maybe just for an hour or something. But I really want to keep editing, because I edit before work, after work. I did some lives today. It's been a very good day. Work was good. We had about 38,000 last night, so not too... Usually Wednesday nights are not that bad. Thursday night, it's pretty bad. And Monday and Thursdays are always a bitch. And then I don't work on Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to go to church on Sunday, because I haven't been in a while. And I definitely want to get a couple more visits in before I go and visit my mom. That trip's coming up. I started recently looking for airline flights, and I found a couple of cheap ones. So I'll let you guys know when I buy my tickets. I'm going to be going to the Toy Man Toy Show in August very soon. after I hang out with my mom and my brother and my new nephew, Shelton. The other day I showed you guys the cool threads that I got him. I cannot wait to get Shelton in the vlog. He is the cutest little guy ever. And as he should be, because we Fearses are quite dapper, quite handsome gentlemen. You know, my dad was a handsome-looking man. I got my looks from my dad. My grandpa Fears, he was a good-looking guy. You know, he had the cool haircut and he had the shades. You know, and I got my good looks from my dad and my grandfather. Shelton got his good looks from his dad, my brother. So all we Fearses are. I'm a nerd, but I'm a sexy nerd because I was never cool in high school and grade school. I was the type of person. Oh yeah, we know Fears. Yeah, he's cool. He's all right. I got along with everybody or almost everybody. There was a couple of bullies back in the day, but besides those guys, I was the type of person. Oh yeah, we know Fears. Yeah, he's cool. Yeah, he talks to everybody. I talk to everybody. Fuck those high school and those middle school cliques. I was never in a clique. I just had my core group of friends, and I would go around to the lunch cafeteria and talk to everybody. So if the goth people were sitting, I'd sit at their table one day. I'd sit with the people that like country music. I sat with the idiot, jocks. Hey man, I can take a football and I can throw it 1,000 yards. And I was like, great, good for you, So I didn't discriminate. I was cool with everybody, But I wasn't, the in crowd. I like to make people laugh though. People thought I was kind of cool because I was a class clown and I love to make myself laugh and I love to make other people laugh. So I did all right. There was a few bumps here and there, but nothing Fears couldn't handle. I love my new mug. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I should open up the chat soon. What else? What else have I not talked about? Talked about my trip coming up. Talked about Dave's conventions coming up. Talked about the Sega vlog. Work's been good. Work's been steady, which is good. Me and Sega had a blast on the trip. Sega's gonna come on, and then my college acting friend is gonna come on. She's been in, oh God, how many Hallmark movies has she been in? 3 or 4 Hallmark movies, if not more. And I didn't meet her at college. I met her during college. She didn't go to my school, but I met her during college. And we've known each other for quite a few years. She's going to be on the podcast. Then Jeff Weissman's going to be on the podcast. Jeff, the guy of the toy shows, I want to get him on the podcast. So yeah, I'd eventually like to get my mom on the podcast because I want to interview my mom and ask her questions about my dad, but we'll see. I'd love to get my mom on the podcast and be like, hey, Mom, tell me some stories that you never told me about Dad, Because me and my dad, we talked a lot, but the one thing I regret is I should have listened more. Well, no, 2 things. I should have listened more to my dad, and I hated every single argument that we had. Because now that he's passed away, I think about him all the time. But you live and you learn. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But in the instance, like when I was young and foolish and stupid, how young people are. No, fuck you, Dad. I'm right. It doesn't matter who's right or wrong. It matters you listen to your parents. You either take their advice or you don't. But you listen to them, and then later on you decide if you're going to use that advice. And I listened sometimes. Other times, me and my dad, we got into some big fights. But whenever we weren't fighting, we had the best of times, and I love him and I miss him very much. And I told my mom whenever I come to town, my mom always does a great job at decorating my dad's grave for whatever holiday, whether it's his birthday, Christmas, Thanksgiving. My mom always sends me pictures, and I always put them on my Instagram. But I said, Mom, when I come, there's no holidays around. I said, we got to do something special for Dad. I said, I want to buy like 24 roses or a big bouquet of flowers or go to the funeral parlor and get one of those massive wreaths And my mom was like, yeah, sure, John, we'll figure something out. I said, I want to get him something really special because I haven't bought my dad a gift in, a while. And he got me the coolest gift before he died. He got me that GoPro. I wish it would still work. I need to send it to GoPro and see if they can fix the audio problem. Because the footage works perfectly fine. It's just the audio crapped out. But I'm afraid to send it to GoPro because I don't want them to lose it. Like, what if they try to repair it and they lose it or whatever? That's the last gift that my dad got me. I thought, well, maybe I should just leave it alone and just leave it on the shelf, next to my dad's photo. Because I'm never going to get rid of that. But if they could actually fix it, I could still use it and make content. So, I don't know. Anyway, you guys let me, I need some advice. Let me know what you guys think. What else? Oh, I recently got some fan mail from Triple Nickel Pickle Tickle, and he sent me this. Triple, I tried to watch this last night, and I fell asleep, and so I'm going to try to watch this first, because I bought this first. But Triple, I swear on my life, Scout's honor, I'm going to watch the Blu-ray that Triple sent me, and you guys are more than welcome to send fan mail. I always respond. I opened up Triple's gift on camera, and so I can't thank Triple enough. That was very nice of you. People have been really nice recently to me, probably because I went through a week of hell, but I have the best loving and loyal fans a guy could ask for. Dave just donated $5 today in a past stream, and I was like, you don't have to do that, Dave. I said, you got me all those. Dave gave me tons of these to put my movie props in. Dave gave me at least 9 of these, and I used every single one. So I was like, Dave, you've done enough. And he's like, well, Fears, he goes, you got to get that movie, so I'm going to donate $5. I was like, you don't have to, but I really appreciate it, And I appreciate everything that my fans get me. So, Dave, you've done enough for a while, buddy. I appreciate it. Anyway. But if you guys do want to send fan mail, send it to this address. There we are. P.O. Box 16745, Kagan's Crossings Boulevard, STE 102B, PMB 40, Claremont, Florida 34714. I always feel like Wilson, like this is the fence, and then Wilson's looking over it. There it is. So send your fan mail, guys. Send me a Blu-ray like Triple did. Send me a fan letter, and I'll respond. I'll either write you back a fan letter, or I'll respond in a video or a live stream, or both. I don't mind getting a stamp and writing someone and sending a fan letter back. If you want to send me some Ghostbuster memorabilia, whatever, you send whatever you want. You send your whatever your little heart desires, and Fears will respond to it. I've gotten mostly good things. Sometimes I've gotten some negative things, but throughout all of it, I've gotten mostly good stuff, and I can't thank my fans enough. You guys are great. I check my fan mail at least once a week. For a while, I hadn't gotten anything, but Triple finally broke the not getting fan mail curse, so hopefully I get some more fan mail in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully. I check it at least once a week, so I haven't checked it this week, so I'll either check it either tomorrow on Friday or I'll check it on Saturday. So anyway, I think that's all the updates. Now it's time to open up the chat. So I just wanted to get all that crap out of the way. And now I'm probably behind on all the comments, so I apologize. But I had a lot of shit to say because I hadn't said all that stuff in a while. Today's topics. I ordered a bunch of stuff last night off the list. So I'm going to tell you guys what I ordered. I'm going to discuss why I took a break. We're going to do some horror movie questions. And then I've never done, what are my top 10 favorite apps on my phone? So I thought that would be, because I haven't done that top 10 yet. Excuse me for a second. I've got all these notifications. Give me a second. Let me get rid of these, so there's not a million of them on there. But yeah, I've never done that, so I thought, why don't we do the top 10 apps that I use a lot on my phone. So there we are. All right, let's open up the Chizat, and we'll welcome the fans, and then I'm going to catch up with all the comments, because I'm sure there's a lot, and then we'll get going. So there we are. So I thought, why don't we do the top? There we are. Okay. Oh, wow. Well, I thought there was going to be a lot of topics, but I mean, I thought there was going to be a lot of I thought there was going to be a lot of comments, and there's not. There's not one comment. Well, there it is. I got 4 people watching. Oh, maybe because I didn't put the link in the Discord yet. I'm sorry. Well, comment away if you guys want. All right. Well, let me put it in the Discord. I should have did that before, maybe, because sometimes people don't know when I go live. So hang on, let me just put it in the Discord. Well, that's good. You guys let me talk and get all that stuff out. I thought I would have to, like, I don't mind catching up. I thought I had to say hello to everybody and all that. So hang on, let me just drop this in the Discord. I'm gonna call Lantern and tell him that I'm live, and tell him to spread the word. So there it is. And I want to say, R.I.P. to Hulk Hogan. He died of a heart attack today. Dave's wife said he passed away at 10 a.m. This morning, so that was very bad news because I'm a big fan of Hulk Hogan. I'm not a big fan of wrestling per se. I've got my favorite wrestlers. I'd say Hulk Hogan's first, then The Rock. I'm sorry, Hulk Hogan, then Stone Cold Steve Austin, then The Rock, and then I love Edge. I'd say those are like my 4 favorite wrestlers of all time. So yeah. There we are. Let me just post it. Okay. All right, I posted the live, and then Pixel said, "Fears, please recreate this." Well, what are these? Hang on.
Where am I?
Where am I?
There's no Hulkamaniacs here. I've never been here before.
I don't know what this is, Pixel.
It's not.
I've never seen that clip of Hulk Hogan saying that. And then, what's this one? He's in the shower, I guess?
Well, they said I had to take a steamer before I get out of here. So I just unleashed a major toxic.
Oh, wait. He's on the toilet. Oh, my God. What in the hell is
the
this?
Paint starting to come off the walls.
Okay.
So I think they're definitely going to have to bring my walking.
Wow. Hulk Hogan taking a shit. All right, well, give me 1 second. I'm going to call Lantern and tell him that I dropped the link. Here we go. So, yeah. Lantern may be taking a snooze. I don't know. Lantern. Lantern. Hello? Oh, he's napping. Lantern is napping. Anyway, I'm going to tell everyone Discord. And then I'm going to tell everybody on the main page that I'm live. So, yep. I am live, so come and hang out with the Fears Man. I cannot type worth a shit. Give me 1 second. Yeah, dude. Oh, and there's a fake Randy in the chat. Yeah, I was doing a live. You guys ready for this? I was doing a live. Let me show you something. This just shows you how psychotic this troll is. So I'm doing a live, just doing errands in my house, right? Do you want to know how many times this motherfucker called? He called 197 times. I shit you not. Look, I took a photo of it. Hang on. Where is it? Look, right there. 197 times. I just screenshot. So whoever that troll was called me 197 times while I was doing my last live. It was insane. But I didn't get mad. I kept my composure. I said it's annoying, but I said I'm not going to get mad. That is psychotic. 197 times. Yo, what's up, Triple? He says, you a big Andre the Giant fan? Oh, a little bit. I liked him in Princess Bride. I watched some of his matches, Triple, but I wouldn't say I'm a big fan. But my 4 biggest wrestlers that I liked as a kid and as an adult, I liked Hulk Hogan first, then Stone Cold Steve Austin, then The Rock, and then Edge. I'd say those 4. So yeah. But can you guys believe that? So whoever that was trying to call and interrupt my live, it didn't freeze the live, it just kept pausing it. So I'd be talking and it would look like that. He called, look, 197 times. That is ridiculous. That's nuts. Anyway. That's pretty psychotic. Anyway. Hopefully we'll get some more people in here. We got 5 people. How about an Undertaker? Undertaker was all right. Undertaker was all right, Triple, if I'm being honest. Triple, I'm sorry. I haven't got a chance to watch your movie yet. I tried to watch Gene Hackman's The Package yesterday, and I was very tired. I watched about 5 minutes of it, and it's a good movie. The opening was good, but then I just fell asleep. So I apologize. And I was like, I'm so tired. I want to get some sleep before I go into work. So I haven't had time to watch it, but I promise I'm going to watch it. And Triple, if you want to send me some more Blu-rays, I promise I'll get to them. So yeah. Anyway, let me make sure everyone, I'm going to try and call Lantern one more time before we continue on. Let's see here. Yeah, there's a fake Lantern in the chat. I don't know why he's in there. It's really weird. But anyway. Anyway. I don't even know where the Lantern is. Oh, God. I need to get some more sleep. Holy shit. I'm telling you, they're working me ragged at work. I'm ready for my next vacation. Let me try and call Lantern one last time. I think Lantern's asleep. Yeah, he's asleep. Alright, let me call, let's see if Tokes wants to come on the live. I haven't said hello to Tokes in a while. I'm gonna make some phone calls, guys, and then and then we'll get to it. All right, let me call Bukaki. Try to get him on the. Nobody's picking up. Lantern must be snoozing, or he's eating his fucking hamburger helper again. Let's try to add up. Oh wait, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 12 there because they're 6 hours ahead. He's probably asleep. Nah. Well, I tried. I tried. Guest on. Let's see here. I'll try. I'll try Sega. Let's see here. Let's see here. Yo! Saw your call now. Just couldn't take it. But now I know you're live. LO. Oh, well, hey, can I call you back, Bukaki? Let me call you back. Let me call you back. Yeah, I started the live, Bukaki, and then like I was like, okay, and I went through all of my topics and all my updates, right? And then all of a sudden, I was like, I don't know, how long have I been going? Now I've been going for 30 minutes. 20 minutes in, I was like, oh shit, I forgot to post the link in the Discord because nobody had commented. Because I thought, oh, I'm gonna go through all these updates, and then I clicked on it. I thought, oh man, like I thought like I'd have to respond to like a bunch of hellos and stuff, and then there was nothing because I forgot to post the thing. But yeah, no, I can't take it right now. Oh, okay, no worries. I'm sorry, my bad. Well, I hope I didn't call in the middle of something important, Bukaki. My apologies. Pixel goes, Mung! Dung! Kung! Kung sung mung rung bung hung dung dung. That's right, Pixel. You know what? I'm going to call Pixel. I have not had a chat with him in quite a while. Pixel, do you mind if I give you a call? Now everyone's seeing the link in the Discord. Now everyone's coming in. But I felt so stupid because I was 20 minutes into it, just telling everybody my updates, and then all of a sudden it dawned on me. I was like, oh shit. The reason why no one's commenting is because I fucking forgot to put the link in the Discord, and nobody knows I'm live. So I'm like, I probably should go ahead and fucking do that. So yeah. And Lantern, I tried to call Lantern twice, Pixel, and Lantern is either in a sleep coma or he's in a hamburger helper coma. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna give Pixel a call. Let me pull up the Discords. Let me pull up the Discords. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I haven't had a chat with Pixel in a little while. Let me try. Pixel, you pick up that fucking phone, man. Son of a bitch. I'm just joking. If you can't talk right now, no worries, buddy. I just thought I would give it a go. Oh, well. I wanted to get at least one guest on, but... Well, I tried. Well, Pixel will have to, I'll have to have you on again, man. I haven't had you on in forever. So, yeah. Well, shout out to everybody. What's up? I'm outside right now, but got you in my earbuds listening. Oh, okay. Well, maybe you're not. Maybe when you're not outside, maybe we can talk another time. Today could be Golden Corral Day for. That's true. I know sometimes he goes to Golden Corral with his family, Bo Seamus, you know, and he goes to eat. He either eats at his church after church service, or they go to Golden Corral. So I don't want to. If it really is family time, I don't want to interrupt Lantern because he's probably going to eat and hang out with his family and then come back later on and do a live like way later. So I don't want to interrupt that if that's what he's doing. You know. So anyway, let's continue on. Well, I'm going to try to and get Sega, and then if I can't get Sega, then I'm going to continue on. Bukaki, how's the day? Triple, how's the day? Bo Seamus, how's the day? Pixel, how's the day? Let me know in the chat. How's your guys' day? Mine's pretty good. I got a lot of projects done. You know, Fears, I'm always looking for another project. I'll be honest, I hate sleep. I don't mind a good nap, but I like to get as much shit done as humanly as possible. I like to stay away because you only live life once. When you're dead, that's when you can sleep and rest. I like to get shit done and stay busy. I love staying busy, so I'm always looking for another project. And my big project right now is editing the Sega vlog, and I'm in heaven. Just editing away. I've got shitloads of footage. I'm editing here. I'm editing there. It's going to be good. You guys are going to shit a fucking brick. And the vlog is going to be so long. I'm probably going to have to, break it up into a couple of parts. So, yeah. Alrighty. Anyway, let me see if I can get a hold of Sega. Bo Seamus, I'm surprised that Lantern hasn't called you up. Hey, Bo Seamus, you got any hair? He's never going to give you any hair. Yo, what's up, Dave? What's up, dude? Dave, I'm going to have you in a live here soon, buddy. And Dave, I appreciate all the stuff you've done over the last few days. The guys hangout, that's exactly what I needed to de-stress. And then you didn't have to donate $5. I appreciate you donating $5 on, not in this show, you did it in the very last show when I was just doing an in real life live stream. I was just, you missed that one. Right, Pixel? Were you there? Oh, no. You were there. Never mind, Pixel. I'm tripping. You were there. Dave donated $5, so I appreciate it. And then also Dave got me all these little boxes to put your movie props in. Dave, you gave me 9 of these. I've used every single one, so I appreciate it, my friend. It was Crumble's idea to use my lights, so I did that, and I did it yellow and blue, of course, for Fears Man. You can't really see Freddy unless I do this, you know, but I like to sit right here, so, because when I sit here, I'm right in the middle. So, yeah. Anyway. So, thank you, Dave, for all the nice stuff that you got me. Thanks for getting those. And then you gave me the MegaCon bags. I appreciate that, because whenever I go to MegaCon next year, I don't have to take my fucking backpack. I'll just take that little MegaCon bag and put all my crap in that. And it'll be 10 times easier. So, yeah. So, I appreciate it, buddy. So, yeah. All right, let's call Sega. Hang out with him for a little bit. That's if he's online. I don't know if he's online, so we'll have a little look. Oh, I don't think he's online. Oh, Adam Bacchitti's calling me. Hang on, Adam. I'm gonna call you back on my. I'm gonna call you back on the Discord. Hang on. Give me a second. Hang on. Well, Adam Bacchitti is calling. Give me a second. I'm going to call him back on the Discord because I closed the Discord. So let me reopen it, and I'll give him a call back because it's a lot better. There he is. Hello?
Hi.
Mr. Adam Bacchitti, how you doing, sir?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you, John?
I hope it wasn't too late to call because I counted and I was like, oh, he's 6 hours ahead, so it's 12 there, right?
Yeah, 25 to 12. No, you're grand, mate. I'm a night owl. I'm always up.
Okay, yeah. So I had a question. I don't know. I don't know if you knew I was live right now, so I hope you don't mind if I ask it on camera. You won't hurt my feelings. I'm just genuinely curious. Like, how did you get a copy of my movie? Like, did you contact one of my friends a long time ago and say, hey, can you make me a copy? Or, because...
No, I've just been searching eBay once a week or so for, God, it must have been like 6 months before a copy turned up. But
yeah.
I wish I could find the email receipt to see who it was from.
Well, it had to have been it had to have been one of my friends because back in the day, it took me and Tom and my buddy Eric probably 2 weeks to edit that thing, and Trent, my friend Trent, would come around and help edit every once in a while and put his 2 cents in because he was working a lot, so Trent only had like maybe 2 or 3 scenes in it, but mainly it was me, my buddy Tom, and my buddy Eric that was in all of it, and we edited it. So it had to have been one of them. And I'm either thinking...
Let me just search my emails.
Let
me see if I can find it.
Because we only made 3 copies. I have one in my apartment. As far as I know, Eric had one, and so did Tom. And Tom asked Trent, hey, do you want a copy? And he said, no, Tom, I'll just share your copy. So I'm thinking either Tom made a 4th copy and put it on eBay and see if anyone wanted it, or I thought, well, maybe Adam contacted one of my friends and said, hey, I don't want your guys' original copy. Like, can you make me a copy? I don't really care. I thought that was cool that you had a copy, but I was like, how in the hell did he get a copy? I'm genuinely curious.
Well, you know me, I'm a big fan. I've just found the email receipt here, and it's some wrestling guy, actually, who sold it. It says T. Potts Wrestler.
Oh, that's Trent.
Oh.
That's Trent. So I think what happened, because the T stands for Trent, and then his last name is Potts, Potts. And Trent used to do amateur wrestling in Missouri, and he worked at an actual wrestling company, and he was trying to go pro, but then he hurt his back. and so he had to stop.
I wonder why there was a bit of a bidding war. So I paid £35 for it, which is what, like $45 or so.
Around $45 in American money. Wow. So I think I'm gonna ask Trent the next time I'm in town. So because there was only 3 original copies, so I think since Trent didn't get a copy, I think because my friend Tom asked him, "Do you want a copy?" And at first I remember Trent saying, "Oh, I'll just share your copy." I got a copy. Tom got a copy, and so and my friend Eric did. And then I'm thinking Trent must have like at first said, "Oh, I don't want a copy," you know, and then he asked Tom to burn him a copy on a VHS. And then I guess he must have watched it and said, "All right, yeah, it's cool." And I guess he didn't want it anymore, and then he must have sold it. Because that's the only way. And I was like, and it's not that I didn't believe you. I just found it very hard, and I'm trying to work on myself. So you know, because you know the old stubborn fears. Back in the day, I would never admit when I'm wrong, but I've been trying to do better over the years and be a better person. So I'm sorry that I didn't believe you. And it just was so far-fetched because in my mind I'm like, there's only 3 copies. I said he must have contacted my friends or one of my friends sold their copy and then just didn't tell me, you know. So I'll have to call Trent and ask him. But that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, well, if you still want me to send it back, I don't mind sending it back. Sorry for uploading it. It was it was only up for an hour or so, but people loved it.
Yeah, well, not everyone got to see it because I know Visions and a couple other people said, "Oh, I didn't get to see the end of it," because I wanted to show people, you know, at a certain point, like Eric doesn't want me to upload it to the main channel because we did a lot of, not everything in it was illegal, but we did some illegal stuff, and I didn't want to get in trouble, or Eric, or what, you know, whoever. And so he said, "I'll let you know, Fears, when I want you to upload it." And I said, "Oh, okay." So if I would have already got Eric's permission, it would have been already up ages ago. So yeah.
Yeah, well, I really, really enjoyed it, and obviously I won't upload it again. I was thinking, in memory of Hulk Hogan, do you want to play a bit of wrestling catchphrase trivia?
I only know a couple of his phrases. Like I'm not a big wrestling fan like you and Pixel. Like I watched it a little bit with my dad growing up, and when I became Eric's friend and Trent's friend, they're big wrestlers, so they got me into it a little bit more. I only have like 4 favorite wrestlers. I like Hulk Hogan would be first, and then probably Stone Cold Steve Austin, then The Rock, and then Edge. I think Edge is fucking hilarious.
Okay, well, how about if I keep them easy? These will be ones that you definitely know.
All right, go for it.
Okay.
I'll do my best. I'll do my best,
guys. If it
guys.
contains the name, I'll just say blank. So let's start with something really easy, and that's the bottom line because blank said so.
That's Stone Cold.
Correct.
Okay.
Good start.
Okay.
Know your role and shut your mouth.
Give me one more hint. I kind of know it. Give me one more hint.
Okay, a hint for that one. If you smell what he's cooking.
Oh, The Rock.
Correct. To be the man, you've got to beat the man.
I believe, is that Edge?
No.
Let's see here.
The Nature Boy.
Oh,
he was
called. Ric Flair.
Correct. You know more than I thought you would.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I watched a lot with my dad, but with my friends, you know, like when we got older, it started to fizzle out of me. When I was a kid, I loved it though, but now as an adult, I only watch it here and there. But like you and Pixel, I would say, are my 2 friends that are like obsessed with it, which is okay because I'm obsessed with movie props and Legos and Ghostbusters and a whole bunch of other shit.
Yeah, Pixel knows his stuff. Pixel's a great guy.
He
How
does.
about this one? I'm the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be.
That I don't know. Which one's that?
Okay, he's a Canadian wrestler. He wears pink.
I have no idea. No clue.
That was Bret the Hitman Hart.
Okay, I've heard of his name. I've never heard him say that. So.
Okay, I'll give you one more. Okay. I mean, I'd rather if she was going to fuck some N-word, I'd rather have her marry an 8-foot tall N-word worth $100 million, like a basketball player. I guess we're all a little racist. Fucking N-word.
I didn't know they could say the N-word on like, you know, on the television and all that. Like, this must be was it a wrestler way back when, or was it in the 90s, or was it in the 80s, or what?
Very, very popular during the 80s and 90s. This guy.
I have no clue, because when you said it, I was like, I don't remember any of my favorite wrestlers like saying the N-word, and I was like, I have no clue what Adam's talking about. Which one's that?
That was Hulk Hogan.
Really? Damn.
Yep.
I didn't know he said the N-word. Oh my god. So were you surprised by his death? Because I woke up, you know, from a nap, because I always like, you know, take a nap after work because I get home early because I work nights, and it was all over my Facebook. My friends and my family were tagging me, and they're like, "Hey, did you hear about this, John?" I'm like, "Well, now I have, because it's all over my Facebook."
Yeah, it was really surprising. I'd heard that he hadn't been in good health recently, and there was a friend of his, radio DJ guy called Bubba the Love Sponge, had said that he'd been ill. But then his friend and longtime manager Jimmy Hart, I think he tweeted it was only yesterday, saying, "Hey, Hulk's in good health," and like I think he said that they'd just been out to karaoke or something like that.
I mean,
it came as a real shock.
It was a shock because he did a lot of cool stuff. He was in commercials. He had a cameo, and he had a cameo in Gremlins 2. He had cameos in other movies. Then he had, then he did his own movies, and then
the racism stuff.
The what?
Yeah, he was a legend.
Yeah. I didn't hear what you said though. My computer cut out.
Oh no, he was. I mean, he's the most famous wrestler of all time. If you talk about wrestling with anybody, Hulk Hogan's name is going to come up quick.
Have you done anything on your channel about Hulk? I'm sure you have a bunch of times.
Well, I'm no longer working with Cultaholic. I left about a month ago, but they did get a load of stuff done, and I imagine their content will be pretty Hulk Hogan heavy for at least the next few days.
I thought you owned that. I thought you owned Adam Pacitti, and then I thought you owned that wrestling one.
So no, I was a co-founder of it, but I decided to step back about a month ago just to work on some personal projects and take a bit of break from wrestling.
So are you going to go back to your original Adam Pacitti channel? Is that what you're doing?
I haven't quite figured it out yet. As I say, I'm going to take a break, and then maybe in a few months' time, I've got a few ideas, something that I'm keen to launch at some point, maybe early next year. But for now, no, I'm just I'm relaxing. I've been being a handyman around the house.
Nice, man. Well, I promise at some point I'm going to unblock you. Whenever I say I'm going to do something, I will. So I will keep.
You said it 6 months ago, Fears.
I know, but
you know I'm a fan. No other fucker's paying $45 for the Idiots movie.
That's true.
I'll be good.
I hope so.
You might be good.
I hope so. Because every gray hair up here I have is from trolls. Yeah, I would. I'm not a troll. Well, I know you're not a troll, but I meant like this past week's been insane. It's I'm sure people filled you in. They were going nuts on me. It was fucking insane. Oh.
Yeah, I saw some of the stuff people were saying that you were. I read it in the Discord that you were like.
It was a bunch of bullshit.
In public toilets, you weren't flushing. You were going to restaurants or something and not flushing toilets.
I don't believe them. There was that, and then there was a bunch of other crap they made up. It was a whole mindfuck thing. But yeah. If it wouldn't be too much trouble, if you could send me that copy, then I could show Trent and be like, "Hey man, did Tommy like burn you a copy on a VHS? Because one of my fans found it and he owned it for years." So. If it's not too much trouble, if you could send it. If it's too much money to send it, then don't worry about it.
No, it's all good. I'll tell you what. Let's make a deal. You unblock me now, or after the stream's over, and then I'll send you the Idiots movie back. So you can always re-block me if you think I'm misbehaving.
Okay. Could you send me a link to your I guess, is it your main channel, your Adam Pacitti one? I'll unblock that. Or which one do you want me to unblock? I don't know which one you want me to.
Yeah. If you search Adam Pacitti, it's the only one with any content on it. It's that one.
It's the one. Is it the one with all the interviews with you? Yeah.
I haven't uploaded in years, but yeah, it's that one. And if you just unhide me from the thing as well, because I think you've got me blocked and hidden from your channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go on. It sucks when you block someone because when I first started blocking people way back when, I found out real quick. If you just go to, like, let's say I went to your channel and just hit unblock, that unblocks your channel. But you also have to go into your Google account and then go to the block, and then you have to scroll down, look for the person's name, and then unblock them there. And it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's a stupid system, isn't it? It's been that way for ages. I don't know why they never fixed that.
Because so technically you're unblocking people twice instead of once. They should keep it easy. Like, you block someone, you know, if it's a misunderstanding, you shouldn't have to go into your Google and all that crap. You should just go, okay, I'm gonna unblock him, go to his channel, hit unblock, and then there you go. But they make it so fucking difficult.
Yeah, it's stupid, isn't it? Anyway, I'll let you get on with the stream. I'm gonna get some sleep soon. So you have a good stream.
I didn't know if you were watching, and I was like, I hope it's not too late. But yeah. So when do you watch them before you go? Because if you're 6 hours ahead, do you wait till like the day to watch them back, or what?
Sometimes I'll watch live. If I'm awake, I'll watch live. If not, I'll catch up the next day for the movie reviews and the top 10 lists.
Okay, so don't worry about unblocking the cultic one. Just unblock your Adam Pacitti, the one with all the interviews on it.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, all right, I'll do it right after the stream, my friend.
Cool.
And then
nice one. Good to catch up, mate.
And then if you can just send it, to my PO box, I'll show the VHS whenever I get it.
Will do.
All right, peace out, man.
Take care. See you in a bit, mate.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Well, that was good. Trust in him. I think Adam's been blocked, long enough. So I'll definitely unblock him after the stream. So yeah. Well, that was a nice conversation. Yeah, I was just curious. I was like, I don't know how he got a copy of my movie, and I was like, I'm not mad. I'm just genuine curious. I was like, how did he get a copy? So it makes sense now. If Trent asked my buddy Tom, hey, do you mind like burning a copy? And then I guess he watched it and he kept it for a while. And then I guess he was like, yeah, I don't want it anymore. And then he must have sold it. That's the only logical thing that I can think of, So yeah. So, well, now that mystery is solved because I was legit curious. I was like, I'm not mad at him. I'm just wondering. I was like, well, how did he get a copy? So it makes sense now. It makes a lot of sense. Okay. I was just curious. I was like, Well, there you go. Oh, God. All right, let me catch up with the chat. Let's see. The last thing I read was Dave saying that we're back. Get the cat excited. You'll love it, Fears. I'll love what? What, Pixel? What? Yo. What's up, Heroes and Villains? I'm going to call Heroes and Villains real quick and see how he's doing. Try to get some more people. I should have did it on StreamYards so then I could invite people in, but I already set up the live on OBS and I was like, fuck it. So, yeah. Let me call Dave first. I'm gonna call Dave first, Heroes, and then I'll call you because I want to thank him. I want to thank him for the gift that he got me. Because that was very nice of him to get me a gift that he did not have to do that. What's up, Dave?
Hey, John, what's up?
Hey, man, I just wanted to say thank you so much for getting me that $5 today. You did not have to do that, and I appreciate it. And then I appreciate you.
Oh, no problem.
And then I appreciate you, taking me out for a guy's night. It was exactly what I needed to de-stress, and I appreciate it. And then and then I used every single one of these, buddy, and they're working out great. They're awesome. So thank you so much.
And it gets the small stuff off the shelf and up where you can actually display them.
Yeah, so
that's the cool thing about them.
I put them here just for the set, but after my show, I put everything back in, its spot, and I just stacked them on my movie prop shelf like this. I stacked them on top like that so they could see them. Worked out great, man. It worked out perfect. So yeah, man. I'm gonna try. Dave, I'm gonna go to the Star Wars con. I don't know if I'm gonna go to the I don't know how you pronounce that city. Ocala. That one. How do you pronounce that?
Let's see. Try to see which one that is.
That one.
Central Florida. Star Wars.
The one above it. That one. I don't know how you pronounce that.
Let's see what it says. Ocala.
Ocala. That's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry.
That's the one. Yeah, Ocala. That's the one up off of 301.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go to that one. I'll try because I'm going to save a bunch of my money because I spent some of my trip money on Sega, and then I'm going to save the rest of my trip money for when I go visit my mom and all that. I'm definitely going to the Star Wars.
About an hour and a half trip.
Yeah, see,
to get up there to Ocala.
I like to go to the local ones. You know, when they're too far away from me, that'd be an hour there, an hour back. Then you're stuck in traffic, and I'm like, that's bullshit. I'm like, I don't want to do all that crap. Star Wars.
Put it this way.
The Star Wars one. What's up?
See, Ocala, they do a Comic-Con at the same time Ancient City Con is, about the same date.
Oh, okay.
We usually do the Ancient City Con rather than Ocala Con because I can just go I-4 to I-95, and we're right there at Ancient City Con there at St. Augustine.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
It's a straight shot, straight up.
Yeah.
And like I told you, I usually do the $400, do the 2-night stay at the hotel, and have the 4 tickets for the family to go right there to the convention, all in one package.
See, I wouldn't want to stay there because Dave's conventions, they're either 1 day or they're 2 days. He's never. Exactly. I'm sorry, not Dave. Not Dave. Jeff has never done a 3-day con. He always does 2-day cons or a 1-day con. So
exactly, and they're local.
And they're most of them are local, but sometimes they're. It's a mixture. Sometimes they're ages away, or sometimes they're real local. Like he'll do one in Orlando, then Kissimmee, then in Lakeland, then he'll jump back to Orlando. So it is what it is.
Now the Daytona Beach one, the Daytona Beach Comic Con. That's actually a good one.
That one's October. It says Daytona Area Collectors Fest. That's October 5th.
Yeah, that was actually good.
I'm gonna try to get down there for that one.
That one I gave you the paperwork for, the card for.
Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna go to the Star. I'm gonna go to the. Dave, I'm definitely gonna go to the Star Wars one before I go visit my mom because I love Star Wars. I love Star Wars, and I don't want to miss that one. I'm like. I don't care about that one. I'm not missing this one. So, yeah.
And one thing I forgot to tell Sega when I saw him.
Oh, what's up?
May the Triforce be with him.
The what? The what's up?
May the Triforce be with you.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Kind of a combination of Star Wars and Zelda.
Hey, will you tell your wife thank you so much for subscribing to my channel? That was very nice of her. She didn't have to, but I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, and she enjoys listening to you. She's like, he is a hoot. He is funny. She enjoys listening to you.
Well, I try to be as funny as possible. You know, I like to make myself laugh.
Up on the past ones.
I like to make myself laugh, and I like to make other people laugh. So I'm glad that she gets a kick out of it. So what have you been doing today?
Actually, today I had to take James for his school physical.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Because he's doing post grad at his school.
Is he
basically doing a school work program?
Is he in high school now?
Well, actually, he graduated, but he's doing post grad.
Oh,
so he's going to be going to school. He's going to be helping, basically doing a follow the teacher type thing.
Yeah.
Post grad, helping out in the high school.
Nice.
And I will be kind of actually helping out around the school with maintenance, doing repairs and such there at the school.
There you go.
And
so what's
well, in between the little break you had, I was actually looking up the containment unit.
Yeah.
And some of the stuff for the containment unit I actually have in my shed.
That's awesome. I don't know if I'd want to put the containment unit around my toilet, but I would want to put it on the wall somewhere. You know?
Oh, yeah. I was looking, I was like, I got some plexiglass and some paneling and and such that I could easily put together something nice and lightweight.
I would love to have a containment unit with all the bells and whistles and lights. I'd probably put it in my room somewhere, like mounted to the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere in my room.
Or on a door.
Yeah, like you know how they open it up and then put the trap in. I'd want to do. If I'm gonna have a containment unit in my house, I'm gonna go fucking all out. So, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know, Fears, I don't half-ass my fandom. You know. Yeah.
Or maybe put it on the bathroom door going in.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I think it would look much better in my room though, because there's a lot of empty space there. So that'd be cool. We'll figure it out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then I don't even know how long I'm gonna stay at my mom's. So I'm either gonna stay a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, because I haven't seen my mom since last November. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go because I'm gonna call Heroes and then I'm gonna get on with my live because I gotta finish my live before Lantern goes live because I don't want to interrupt Lantern's live.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna take off.
My shirt of the day, Godzilla.
Oh shit, man! You got a Godzilla shirt on. That's what's up. I got my Goonies shirt on. Hell yeah.
He rocks. Yeah. Hey, you guys.
Good impression. Good impression, Dave. Good impression.
Oh yeah.
Sloth is awesome.
Movie as well.
Sloth is fucking hilarious in that movie. Sloth is great.
Oh yeah, and if I remember correctly, he goes on to other major movies.
Well, I don't know.
I
don't know if it was Bukkake or Vision. Somebody told me that they're in the process of making Goonies 2, and I'm like, it's either going to be a total bomb shit show or it's going to be great. So we'll see.
I think it'll probably rock.
We'll see, because, I mean, the first one's hard to beat. But anyway, I'm going to take off. I'm going to call Heroes, so I'll see you later, buddy. But keep in touch. Have a good one.
Will do.
Peace out, man.
Will do.
Well, that was nice. That was nice. I just wanted to thank Dave, because Dave did not have to get me all that stuff, and that was very nice of Dave, and I appreciate that. So that was very nice of Dave. All right, I'm going to do one more phone call, and then we're going to get back to the chat, because I need to catch up with the chat, so... I'm going to call Heroes and Villains. See what he's been up to. It's your boy LC. That's right. He's been playing these awesome video games. My God. Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 4. Fuck yeah, man. Yo, 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 yo.
Yo, what's good, B?
How you been, man? What you been up to?
I'm good. I just got home. I was watching the Fantastic Four. I was at the movies.
Oh yeah, how was the show?
Fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah, man, that was real good, bro. That was
nice.
I got two. I wound up buying the 2 popcorn buckets.
Oh hell yeah!
One of the popcorn buckets is the head of Galactus.
Yeah.
That's really huge. That's about half the size of my Galactus that I have here on that Galactus figure.
Yeah.
So the head that I got, that popcorn bucket, is about half the size of that Galactus. And then I got the Fantastic Four, the car, the popcorn bucket.
Wow.
So I got the car, popcorn bucket, and I got the Galactus head.
Were they handing out any posters at the movie theater?
I don't know, but none of it was free. So you know.
Okay, because every once in a while they hand out free stuff. Well, they hand out free stuff sometimes, at least at my theater. Because when Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire came out, I got a little poster, and I just haven't hung it up yet. So yeah, but every once in a blue moon they do. But dude, I was telling the fans, man, I cannot wait to get your phone. I'm literally, me and my friend Sean was talking last night. Not about your phone, but I was telling Sean, because my friend Sean at work watches your stuff, LC, and he watches mine. And he was like, Fears, when the fuck is LC going to get his phone? I said, it's on the way. It's on the way. It's coming. It's coming. He goes, Fears, I want to see you play all those games with LC. When the fuck are you going to do that? I said, I got to wait. I got to wait, Sean, until he gets his phone. So that's gonna be off the hook because Sean, he is my friend at work, but he doesn't like to be on camera. He just watches, you know. And he's like, Fierce, when the hell are you and LC gonna hang out and do video games? And I was like, soon. I'm like, either before my trip or after my trip, you know. So he was giving me a bunch of crap. He's like, Fierce, get over there, fucking play some games. And I'm like, I have to wait for the fucking phone, man. I'm like, I can't like, you know, I can't like change time, Sean.
Trust me, I am so upset. I want my phone already. Everybody the problem, the only reason why my phone takes so long is that I'm getting it on August. So a lot of people, technically, it comes out tomorrow, Friday.
Yeah.
A lot of people are already getting theirs already since yesterday and today. The only reason I haven't gotten mine was because I decided. You see, nowadays the cell phones don't come no more with the SD tray. You know, the SD card?
Yeah.
So you can give it more memory.
Yeah.
So this new phone, you either buy a 512 gigs or a 256 or 1 terabyte. I bought the 1 terabyte.
Yeah.
Because I bought the 1 terabyte, made it longer for me to get it.
Yeah.
If I would have got the regular phone, then I would have got it tomorrow.
Do you know why they do that, LC? Because they're like, oh, well, he's already buying the phone, so we might as well get some more money out of these fucking people and charge him. And like, oh, we'll charge and we'll make him pay for the memory chip and all the memory and all that crap. They just want to...
Exactly, because, it's all bullshit, because what was wrong with me just buying a regular phone and buying a 1 gig SD card?
Exactly.
No, I gotta buy a 1 gig phone because they took out the fucking SD card.
Do you know why? Do you know why? I mean, and I feel for you. I'll tell you and I'll tell the fans. They don't care about you. They just care about how much money can we suck dry out of this guy. Oh, we'll make him pay for the phone, the card, all the bullshit, the extra space, all that crap. They don't care. They don't care.
Yeah.
They're just like, let's see how much money we can get out of this motherfucker. You know, that's what it is. You know.
Yeah.
But you know what, LC? It'll be worth the wait because when we do get on the emulators and when we do get on Resident Evil 4 and 3, the fans are gonna be going fucking ballistic.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be real fun.
I can't wait. So I just keep saying it to Sean at work, and I keep saying it in my head. It'll be worth the wait. Let him get his phone. Let him play a couple streams by himself, and then I'll mosey on over. I'll buy us a pizza, and we'll just eat some pizza.
I've been itching to open this. Itching.
I see it, man. You got the box. You're ready to go. I tell you what. Whenever I come over, I'll rent us I'll buy us a pizza, and we'll just sit down. We'll eat pizza, and we'll fucking game for hours, man.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds good, brother. I'm gonna finish my live because I don't know when the hell Lantern's going live, but I don't want to interrupt his live, and then I've got a bunch of editing to do. I'm gonna listen to Lanterns for a little bit, and then I'll probably go in there and say hi for about an hour, and then I gotta mosey on off to work. So.
Oh yeah, I just got back from the movie, so I don't know. I'm either deciding. Well, I got both popcorn buckets, right?
Yeah, let's see them.
So I gotta build the Galactus one, but I'll build that one on stream when I go live or make the video. But wait a minute. Let me show you what I got. Let me turn on my lights.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, because I forgot to tell you the last time I hung out. You still got that Captain America shield in the box, right?
Yeah, bro. I don't have right now until I figure out where I'm gonna put shit.
Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out where to put my collection. Like,
yeah. What I'm saying is, LC, don't open that yet, because I want to be with...
No, I'm not opening it up.
I want to be with you whenever we open that up, and I want to be in that video on your channel. I cannot wait until we do that unboxing.
Look how big this is.
Oh, shit. That is big. Damn.
Look how big, right? And I still got to put it together, but I'll just give you a little preview.
That's the popcorn bucket?
Yeah, it's a popcorn bucket. Look what's inside.
Damn. That thing's fucking massive.
You see this? The horns from Galactus?
Holy shit.
It's just big. Look at that.
That fucker's huge, man. Damn.
Right? That's huge. So I might just go live and then build it, and then...
I would definitely show you... I would show your fans that. Oh, that's bitchin'. That's my favorite. That one's my favorite.
This is also a popcorn bucket.
Nothing against Galactus, but that Fantastic Four popcorn bucket, that's the shit, man. That is the shit. That's fucking awesome.
This is the flying car.
Yeah.
Right? And then look at this.
Oh shit, that is fucking amazing, man. Oh yeah, that's dope. Oh yeah, that's dope.
And
That's...
you put the popcorn in there.
Nothing against Galactus, that's my favorite. The Fantastic Four one, that's the fucking shit, man. That's awesome.
Pretty cool.
Hey, I got a question. While you were at the theater, did they have a collector's cup for Superman? And did they have a popcorn thing for Superman?
Nah, man, Superman is 2 weeks ago.
Damn it! I wanted a collector's cup because
They did have the popcorn bucket for Superman. It was the phone booth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the phone. You know, Superman changing in a phone booth.
Yeah, which is funny because it's 2025 and phone booths do not exist anymore.
Yeah.
So I love that they're keeping that. Like, phone booths was like a 1970s, 1980s, 1990s thing. Like, they stopped making them like in the early 2000s. But I mean, you can't have a phone booth without Superman. So I guess kind of keep it going, you know.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
It would make more sense if like Superman ran down an alleyway and like ripped his shirt off, because alleyways will always be here. Just have him run down like an alleyway of a street, rip his shirt off, and he's up and away, you know.
Oh yeah, that classic shot where him walking in the alleyway, taking off his glasses,
yeah,
and taking off, yeah.
Because alleyways will always exist. Phone booths, like they're a thing of the past. Yeah, just have Superman run down the alley, rips his glasses off, rips his shirt and tie off, and he's up and away.
You know what's crazy? That you ask kids remember, kids nowadays don't know what the hell a phone booth is.
Yeah, they don't know. I know what it is because I've actually been in a phone booth, and I'm old as fuck, and I've actually been in a phone booth, and I've actually used a phone booth.
Fantastic Four.
I'm old as fuck. So
I saw this Fantastic Four movie in I want to say it's like an IMAX.
IMAX, okay, nice.
I saw it in like a big screen over here because I'm like, man, fucking, it's just me. You know what I mean? My family was gone. I got out of work early.
Yeah.
I got my ticket. You know what I mean? I'm home alone, so I'm like, fuck it, let me go to the movies.
Yeah, man. Nice.
Yeah. So, but yo, that movie, amazing. Galactus is dope as hell when you first see him for the first time.
Sweet.
Oh, man.
Well, listen, nothing against Galactus, but that fucking Fantastic Four, like, flying car popcorn bucket, that was my favorite. That's the shit, man. That shit is fucking mind-blowing.
Yeah, I'm thinking I don't know if I'll do a video or just go live to get it over with and then just...
I would.
Show off the popcorn bucket.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? Go live. Like, Elsie, either go live tonight or tomorrow and be like, yo, guys, I just saw it. Review the movie, and then just say, here's popcorn bucket number 1, here's popcorn bucket number 2. Show the fans. Because that thing was the shit, man. That thing was epic. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to let you go, man. I'm going to finish my live, but I just wanted to hang out with the guys real quick and say hello and catch up with everybody. I tried to call Sega and Lantern, but I guess they're napping away.
Glad to do your thing. So go ahead and finish up and I got to do it.
But yeah, man, before I go on my trip, we'll either hang out before or we'll hang out after, because my mom misses the shit out of me, and I said, Mom, I'm coming to visit in a couple of weeks, so don't you worry. So yeah. Anyway, man, yeah, man, we'll definitely. Yeah, definitely. Days, and we'll figure it out later. LC, peace out. All right, cool. Man, I wish you guys could have saw it. That popcorn bucket was the shit. Oh my god. Well, LC will show you. LC will show you whenever he does it on his channel. I was like, that fucker is cool, man. All right, let me get back to the chat because I don't want to get too far behind. LC says, yo, yo, yo. Pixel says, I actually might have to burn a copy if Adam sends me one, just for my own collection. Put it on the Plex. No, Pixel. No. Whenever I decide to upload it, that's when I decide to upload it. Pixel, I want us to hang out, and then I want you to watch it, because Vision saw almost all of it, and it'll be a fun treat. When you and me hang out, I'll pop it in, and we'll watch it, and then when me and Visions hang out, I'll pop it in. Because it is a funny movie, you know. Hero said, I just got back from Fantastic Four. Oh, yeah. Well, I can't wait because now I know that Superman is the shit, and now I can't wait for Fantastic Four because now Heroes confirmed it, and he said it was the fucking shit, Fears, and I was like, yes! Finally! Thank God! Because I wasn't going to spend my own money if it was crap, you know. So there it is. Hell yeah. And I wish you guys could have saw his popcorn buckets, because damn, that shit was looking fantastic, my friends. All right, I'm going to try to catch up. Attempt the trivia. It'll be fun. No judging. Well, I got some of them right. I will never fizzle out of you, Fears. Well, that's good. That's good, because I consider you a good friend, Pixel. You're right up there with Bukaki. You're right up there with Visions, because Bukaki loves the shit out of horror movies. I love the shit out of horror movies. So do you and Visions. So there it is. I guess Visions is working because I tried to get a hold of him. I don't know where the hell he is. So he's probably working. He's probably just listening. So I don't want to bug him. I sent him a message and was like, hey, man, I'm going live. Hopefully you can make it. I understand it. If you got to work, you got to work. You know, the bills come first. Oh, shit. Now someone's calling me. Oh, now Mr. Lantern's calling me. Hang on. Lantern! Lantern! Hello? Lantern? Hang on. Hello? Lantern? I can't hear you, buddy. Hang on, let me try. Let me call you back. End the call, Lantern. Let me try and call you back. Hang on. Lantern! I can't hear you, buddy. I think there's something wrong with your mic. I can't hear a word that Lantern's saying. Hello? Well, anyway, Lantern, if you can hear me, I'm live. So, just meet me in the chat, buddy. Because I cannot hear a word you're saying. There's something wrong with your mic, because I can't hear a word you're saying. There you go, buddy. So, meet me in the chat, my friend. You missed almost my entire live. I couldn't hear a word. I'm wrong with his mic. Anyway. He probably woke up from a good nap. Well, there it is. There it is. Just napping away. Just napping away. Nap, 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 nap. All right, let me close the Discord, and I'm gonna read all this, and then I'm gonna get to my first topic. Let's see. Well, that's good, Pixel. That you'll never fizzle out of Fears. Wait, there he is. Hang on. Hello?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Damn.
What was going on? What was going on with your mic?
I'm not gonna remember my mic.
All right. Well, hey, buddy. Were you napping?
Yeah, that too.
I knew it, Lantern. Lantern, please tell me you ate some hamburger helper today.
Yeah.
I knew it. Lantern, damn.
Damn.
Pew.
Pew.
So who's hosting tonight? Is Banjo helping you out, or is Mama Tate, or who is?
I'm gonna go on my Lampy channel.
Oh, you're gonna go on. You're gonna go on Mr. Lampy's channel.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Mama Tate.
Yes.
You ran. Your son ran out of stream time.
I know he did.
Mm-hmm. Did you slap Larry's ass today, Mama Tate?
Yes, I did.
Oh shit! Damn. Wow.
Wow.
You naughty girl, you Mama Tate. Oh Lord. Wow. All right. Hey, Lantern, give me that laugh. All right, Lantern. I'm gonna finish my live, buddy. What time are you going live tonight?
But 8 o'clock or so on in there.
8 or so? All right, well, it's 7:17 here, so I gotta hurry it up.
Okay.
But if I'm still live, You can go live whenever you want, because I don't want trolls saying, like, oh, Fears, stopped Lanterns live, which I didn't. So if I'm still live, which I probably won't, but if I still am, you keep going, Lantern, and then I'm going to edit for a little while, and I'm going to take a shower and get something to eat, and I'll be in there later on tonight.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna listen for a little while, and then edit, and then I'll come in for an hour or two and say hello, and then I'll probably go to sleep. All right?
All right.
All right. What are tonight's topics?
No yet.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool, man. Well, I'll see you later, buddy.
Okay.
Chunk. There it is. All right. Let me get back to the chat here. Bukagi says, that's the only one I know. Let us know ASAP. We'll support whatever you start next. A lot of wrestlers have been dealing with heart issues due to enhancement. Mama Tate says, hi, Adam. It's me, Mama Tate. And then Lantern got in trouble. He won't be around for a few weeks. Oh, did he really? Oh, shit. Damn. Oh, Lord. Wow. Crumbles says, you probably said this ages ago, but I'm just getting back. Fears, you should send Dave the Mr. Lantern panel link when he goes live so he can hang out with you guys. I will. Pixel says, the community is healing. Yep, little by little, the community is healing. Dave is a convention master. Oh, yeah, he is. He is. Mama Tate is in the chat instead of Mr. Larry. Oh, wait, no, there it is. There's Mr. Larry. Okay, oh, wow. See, I knew you guys would get along. Well, so far, Pixel, because he's done this shit before. I can't stand that flip-flop. We hate Fears. We love Fears. We hate Fears. We love Fears. So I just want to make sure that he stays nice, because the minute he starts acting up, bye, he's gone. So, yeah. Larry says, damn. That's right, Larry. Let's see. Greetings, what's up? Not yet for Banjo. Can you post Banjo's channel for Mr. Phillips? Oh, I'll definitely send it to him. Superman Souvenir is a newspaper box. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. When is Sega coming back? Sega's already back, Gina. He's already back. He's been back for a couple of days now. So, yeah. All right. Alex says, hi, Fears. Bukagi says, LOL. Hey, Bukagi, have you heard from Visions? I think he's working. So I didn't want to interrupt him working, but he could be just listening. But hopefully he'll come in and say hi maybe later. He's never hated you, just the British humor sometimes had you rattled. No, Pixel, don't even go there. He did a lot of hate back in the day. A lot. So that's all I'm going to say. But I'm glad me and him actually had a nice conversation about, 6 to 8 months ago, and he's been nothing but nice then. I just don't want it to go back to all the bullshit before. So yeah. Because there was a lot of bullshit back then. So, yeah. I need to use the restroom real quick, and then we'll get to the first topic. Because I want to try and finish all my topics, because I do not want to impede on Mr. Lantern's stream time. I'm trying to do what Banjo said. He said, hey, Fears, try to go a little bit live, like, earlier so you don't impede on Lantern. And I said, I don't have a problem with that. I sent him a DM an hour ago, but haven't heard anything back. Not sure what he's up to. Okay. He's probably working. Or he's probably eating dinner with a girlfriend or whatever. I don't want to interrupt him. I sent him a message too, Bukagi, so I don't want to interrupt him anymore if he's hanging out with a girlfriend or working or both or whatever. So check out my new mug. I'm going to go use the restroom, and I'll be right back. Let's see. I'll leave you guys with the Here's Johnny from The Shining. So, yeah, I'll be right back. You guys check out that. I love this new movie quote mug. It's fucking great. Pixel, look at all these fucking classic movie quotes all over. And then in here, you can't see it because it's coffee, but in here it says The End in the bottom of the mug. It's fucking great. Anyway, hasta la vida. I'm going to leave you guys with Here's Johnny. Anyway, I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, man. Oh, I'm getting tired. Oh, shit. Oh, man. All right. Okay. All right. Let me get my blanket going here. All right. Oh, shit. Oh, God. All right. Let's see. Pixel says, trolling, I believe he did, but never hated you. Like, I don't agree with that, Pixel. I think he really hated me for a time, and then he trolled a lot. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway. Oh, I agree. Trolling goes way too far. Anyway, that's a good segue into my first topic, why I took a break. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this topic. I'm just going to kind of tell you guys the highlights of why I took a break and why I'm back. So I took a break because out of nowhere, I think it was planned. I think it was staged. It's just too ironic. The first half of Sega's week, nothing happened. Everything was great. The last 2 days, people started giving me and Sega a lot of shit, and I couldn't take it anymore, and I fucking exploded on everybody. Because trolls were just nitpicking everything. Oh, I left the seat up. Oh, I didn't flush this. Oh, Fears is a racist. Oh, Fears is this. And I'm like, where the fuck did you get that? I'm not a racist. It was all this shit, and it just came tumbling down, and I just couldn't take it anymore. And so I was like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I don't need this shit. And I got sick and tired of arguing. I got sick and tired of people giving me shit. And I said, fuck everyone. Peace. I'm out, you know. And so I apologize to my loving and loyal fans. But it was just getting so annoying, you know. So, and I'm not trying to start shit, but Larry said a whole bunch of evil shit when he was pissed off. And I'm sure he didn't mean it, but he got pissed. I got pissed. And then it was just one thing after another. And I just went, I don't need this stress. I don't need this fucking shit. Fuck this. I'm checking out for a couple of, a couple of days, weeks, however long I need. And the reason why I came back is, one, I like doing my shows. Two, I don't want the loving and loyal fans to suffer because of idiot, spineless, coward, loser trolls, you know? Another thing I thought was staged, someone gave the link to Jason, and I absolutely despise Jason. If he died tomorrow, I would be grinning from ear to ear. Same thing with Quentin. It's just a fact. And I'm not going to apologize for it. And everything I've said about Jason, I still 100% agree. He's a fucking follower. So I'm talking in the Discord about all this crap. All of a sudden, I didn't know he was in there. He's just quietly sitting in the corner. And then they were like, hey, Fears, like, Jason wants to say hi. Well, I don't want to talk to Jason. So I said, he's another fucking idiot. And then I left, and then Jason said, oh, yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah, Fears doesn't want to talk to me. No, I do not. He betrayed my trust. He betrayed my friendship. And he's a fucking follower. He can't think for himself. And he said, oh, I'll be Troll's friends instead of Fears, a loving and loyal friend of 10 years. And that really hurt me a lot. And he doesn't care. He's never once apologized for that. So, and he's never tried to rekindle our friendship. And so now he's done too much damage. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care about Jason anymore. He's a fucking idiot for, because you only get like a couple of lifelong friends. Like Trent, I'll always be friends with. Eric, I'll always be friends with. You know, you only get a couple of those lifelong, friends. And me and Jason were pretty close in college. We did not everything together, but we did a lot together. And we had a couple classes and shit together. And we made some videos. And I had to hide all those videos. And some I deleted because he really pissed me off. Oh, there was Pixel. There was. I'm not a racist, but somebody, I don't know who, someone in the Discord said I was a racist. Why, I have no idea. Just them making bullshit up about me. Again, 99.9% of the time, it's bullshit that they make up about me. Oh, Fears is this, Fears is that. Oh, I do this, I do that. And then another reason why they got all pissed off is because I lied about a bunch of stuff. And I'll tell you the reason why I lie sometimes. sometimes I feel like, I don't know if it's the trolls that make me feel like this, or you guys, or a combination of both. Sometimes I feel like I have to be perfect, and I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. No one's perfect, but sometimes it feels like that, and it's a lot of pressure to be perfect. And I'm like, but I'll never be perfect. They're not perfect. But it feels like you guys expect it sometimes. So whenever I get embarrassed about something, then I lie about it. And you guys know I'm a terrible liar. And then they double down. No, you're a fucking liar, Fierce. No, it was this, and all that bullshit, you know. And I don't want to fight anymore, you know. And then I get more pissed when they make up stuff about me, and it's just so much fucking bullshit that I don't want to fucking deal with. It's just fucking like all this bullshit in my ear, and I'm like, fuck you. I don't want to hear about it, you know, because most of it's not true. Maybe 1% of the bullshit they say is true about me, but not the other 99% of it is just total garbage. And I'm just like, oh, fuck you. Leave me the hell alone. Fuck off, you know? That's what I don't say that. Well, sometimes I say it, but most of the time I just say it in my head. Fuck you. Leave me alone. I don't give a shit. Fuck you. Get the fuck away from me, you know? So it was too much. It was too much, too fast. God, Landon, you're going nuts on the fucking chatting. He's like, howdy, Bukaki, howdy, Seamus, howdy, y'all. Ask me some questions, y'all. Is it about hair, Seamus? It's always about hair, Lantern. Seamus rarely talks about nothing less because he's determined to make a fucking clone of you and get your fucking hair, buddy. I don't know if he'll ever achieve it, but he's so damn determined he probably will achieve it someday. So I'm going to end that topic with, it all came crumbling down, and I was just like, fuck this, I need a break. And so I just took a break. And then, I'll be honest, Larry, I didn't like that Larry blackmailed me. You know, but I understand, he was pissed. I was pissed too. He said, Fears, if you don't unblock me, then I'm going to take your channel down. Which, I hate to say it, Larry, there's no chance you would have done that, because I don't have any of Larry's content. Most of my content is my content, and the only way you can get someone a community strike is if they use someone else's content, and then you can strike it for that. And I didn't have any of Larry's content, so it was kind of a empty threat. You know, I think he was just saying it to scare me. And I didn't like that he said, you're not welcome on Lantern's stream. And I was like, that's not your decision. That's Mr. Lantern's decision. So, but, and again, Larry, I'm not saying that to make more bullshit up. I'm not making it up. That's the truth. I'm not saying it to piss you off again. I'm just telling everybody what happened, because I don't want to piss anyone else off. Things have been kind of nice and peaceful for the last few days, and things are finally starting to get back to normal. I don't want to start another world war again. Anyway, I didn't like. I was like, so I can't come into Lantern's chat because of all this drama. I'm like, that's bullshit, you know. So I really wasn't afraid of anything. It just got to be too much, too soon, too fast. And I was like, I don't need this shit. And I took a break. And then I just thought, once everything was calming down, I was like, well, instead of taking like 4 weeks off, I'll just take a week or two off. And I don't want to have the loving and loyal fans pay for those idiot trolls, because you know how they are. They're idiot trolls. If I say, I like this, oh, I hate that, Fears. Well, of course, because you're a fucking idiot troll. Whatever I say, they say the opposite, you know. You know, I'm going to go travel England. No, England sucks, you know. That's how they always are, because they want a reaction. So I'm going to try to do better on de-stressing and not giving a reaction. And my God, these fucking people need to get a fucking life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad right now. I'm actually having fun. I'm talking to everybody. We're all chilling. It just is. I thought, well, if I'm going to tell everybody what happened, I'm going to tell everybody what happened, you know? So yeah, because I speak my mind. I'm not afraid of any of those trolls, you know? Zero afraid of anybody in that Discord. Zero afraid of anyone online. Because most of it is this. It's never any action. I challenged Quentin to a fight. He pushed out like the bitch he is. And he was making a bunch of, oh, I can't fight you. I have a government job. Fuck you. You don't have a government job, you little pussy-fied little bitch. And everybody saw it. I said, I'm waiting. Well, why can't you come, Fears? I would gladly come. But I'm sending him an invitation. I'm not afraid of Quentin whatsoever. He's that skinny. One punch from my hand would knock him out and put him in a fucking coma. But I wouldn't stop at one fist, you know. Well, I one punch. That kid better pray he never meets me. Because if he does, it'll be the worst mistake he ever made in his entire life. Because I wouldn't kill him, but I would beat him up to an inch of his fucking life and teach him a fucking lesson. That kid thinks he can do and say whatever the hell he wants. And he needs to get his ass kicked. All those trolls do. I guarantee you, I'd put money on it. If you went up to any of those trolls and, kicked the living shit out of them, they would never troll anyone. They wouldn't troll me. They wouldn't troll anyone. Because they'd be like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that. I just got my fucking ass whipped. You know, I got my fucking ass kicked. You know? So Quentin is not clever. I'm not afraid of him. He's had something against me since day one. I've tried to be nice to him. Ever since I went up to him since day one and said, hi, Quentin, my name's John. Nice to meet you. Hate since day one. The day he dies, if ever, if I'm lucky, I will be happy. I'll be happy. I will literally turn on a live and scream into the camera, payback is a fucking bitch. I can't wait until the devil butt fucks your rotting corpse because I fucking hate Quentin that much. He had the nerve. He had the nerve to say, you're so annoying, Fears. If you weren't as annoying, then I wouldn't make fun of you. He's the most annoying fucker I've met in my entire fucking life. He's more annoying than me. And he just said that to troll me. Because I don't think maybe I'm a little annoying, but I'm not as annoying as Quentin. Oh my God. And Jason, I feel the same way, but for a different reason. Jason's evil, but he's not as evil as Quentin. He just betrayed my friendship and betrayed my touch. And he said, yeah, fuck Fears, and our 10 years of friendship. I'm going to go hang out with trolls. And when I say I'm your friend, I'm your friend. And I try to be a friend for life. So I don't know what the fuck Quentin's deal is, but he really, it gets really old. And he came in and he did a sweet little angel act that he always does. Oh no, see, that's bullshit, Larry. You said a lot of mean stuff, but I'm not going to go there. But anyway, yeah, Quentin came in. Oh, Fears. His little sweet little angel act that never works. The sweet little angel act never has worked, ever. I see through all those idiots, all their bullshit. I'm like, you're not going to con me. I know you're full of shit, Quentin. I know you're full of shit, Jason. I was laughing hysterically when someone asked Jason and said, hey, like, how many steelbooks? Oh, I think I have 140. I said it the other day. Motherfucker, I had that a year ago. I have like 250 steelbooks. So he's never going to catch up, but that's a whole other story. I hate Jason. I hate Quentin. They're one and the same. Just Quentin's a little bit more evil than Jason. So yeah. Jason's a fucking follower. Quentin loves to torment people, which I don't like. You shouldn't torment people online. He's so goddamn immature. And I've never trolled anyone except for probably Quentin. You know? But I know what it's like to be bullied. I know what it's like to, troll. So yeah. Anyway, I didn't mean to make it so long. I just wanted to sum everything up. So there's all that. So that's why I needed a break. But I guarantee you, Quentin and me will never get along. That's why I told him in the Discord, you go your way, I'll go my way. Don't ever talk to me again, which he probably will, because he doesn't listen to a goddamn thing because he thinks he's a fucking know-it-all. And he worships trolling. He thinks he's the troll master. I guarantee you he's the oracle in that fucking Mockingbird stupid bullshit. And they try to scare me, and I'm like, you're stupid little idiot wimpy guys in a Discord. Ooh, the Mockingbird. Ooh, the Oracle. Ooh, and he's like, you should be afraid of the Oracle, Fears. Fuck you. I'm not afraid of any of you idiots. I'm like, ooh, what's a guy to do? Oh, the Oracle. Oh, I'm so afraid. Zero afraid. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. So yeah. Anyway. So there's that. Anyway. So now you guys know why I took a break. But things have definitely gotten better. But it's the same old song with Quentin and Jason. I haven't talked to Jason in a year, and I loved what he said. He goes, I haven't talked to Fears in a year, and he calls me a fucking idiot. Well, yeah, nothing's changed. If something would have changed and you would have reached out, hasn't reached out once, hasn't said anything like, hey, Fears, I'm sorry for what I did. Can we talk? Can we rekindle our friendship? Then it would be something different. But he hasn't reached out, you know? So, and for some reason, his wife hates me for some odd reason. You know, I have no idea why. Nothing against her. I think her name's Ashley or whatever the hell her name is. I have nothing against Ashley. I have nothing against Jason's, child. I have something against Jason. Because his family didn't do anything to me. Jason did something to me. And I'm the type of guy, you only get a couple chances with Fears. If you mess it up, it's like 3 strikes, fuck you, you're out, So, yeah. So that'll never change, with Jason. Because I loved what he said. He was like, oh, well, I haven't talked to Fears in a year. And the first thing he says, I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah. You're a fucking idiot. Because he hasn't reached out. Again, I'll say it one more time and then I'm going to continue on. He's made no effort to say, hey, Fears, let's mend the wounds. Hey, Fears, let's talk. Let's try to rekindle our friendship. A 10-year friendship is a long time, So, I don't know. But I don't want to be Quentin's friend. But he lies about everything. There's no way in hell that Quentin has a government job. And I loved it. He pussed out. He gave every excuse in the book. I said, you talk a big game, Quentin. Show me. I want him to show me how tough he really is. And he's like, I'm not going to fight you, Fierce, because you're all talk and you're a fucking pussy. Clear as day. I don't know how else to say it. And again, I'm not mad. I'm perfectly fine right now. But I just want to tell you guys the whole story of why I took a break. But I got so much enjoyment out of Quentin saying pussing out. He looked like the biggest pussy ever. I don't want to fight you, Fierce. I have a government job, which he doesn't. He's a fucking liar. It wouldn't even matter if he had a government job or not. I'm like, face me like a man. You talk a big game. Back it up, motherfucker. But he won't. He won't. I was so ready to fight. I've been ready to fight Quentin. But he never will because he's a fucking bullshitter. He's a fucking liar. And he's a pussy. Because you guys know, when I say something, I mean it, But him, he just bullshits and lies and he pushes out every single time. Anyway, I'm done. Let's continue on. Yo, Sega, what's up? Sega, I'm gonna catch up with the chat, buddy, and then I'll call you, buddy. Anyway, I didn't mean to take too long on that topic, but I wanted to give you guys a full picture. Elizabeth says the chat is haunted by all the people Lantern killed over the past. Oh my God! Wow, Liz. I doubt Lantern killed anyone. Come on, Liz. Come on. Wow. Damn. That was nuts. Crumble says, thankfully you stream every day and went in the Discord every day to stay connected to the fans during your break. Well, I didn't go into the Discord every day, Crumbles, and I'll be honest, I didn't stream every day on my break. I did a couple in real life live streams, but I popped in the Discord on my break here and there, but I wouldn't say it was every day, and I don't think I did an in real life live stream every day. I think I skipped a couple of days, but I did a bunch, if that's what you're saying, but yeah. Anyway. Yo, what's up, N4? Shout out to the main man, John Fierce. Well, thank you. Shout out to N4. What's up? Dave said, sometimes you had just misspoken. Exactly, Dave. Not tonight, though. I meant everything I said tonight, about those two idiots. But I have misspoken before, and they make fun of me about that, and that fucking sucks, It's just, yeah. But yeah. Let's see. Bukaki says, I watched Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare last night. Man, what a very goofy movie. That's the last one, right? Oh, no, I'm sorry, wait. That's part 6, Bukaki, because 7 is Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Yeah, number 6 is pretty hilarious. It's not scary. It's funny, but it's not scary, you know. So hopefully you got a couple good laughs out of it, my friend. It's pretty damn funny. Then I watched the 1994 Wes Craven one, The New Nightmare. That was decent. Yeah, well, see, he did something different in that one. Like, Freddy, they actually say in number 7, Freddy was Robert Englund's creation, and it's not in the Freddy story. It's not in the original story. It's outside the movies, and then Freddy actually comes alive and comes into the real world, and the character actually becomes real. So it's cool that Wes Craven said, well, I don't want to just do another Freddy movie because we've made 6 of them. He did something different. And then Robert Englund played Freddy, and then he played Ultra Freddy, and then he played himself. So he played 3 characters. He played himself, then he played Freddy Krueger, the old look of Freddy, because in the 7th one, Freddy had a whole new look, because it was Wes Craven's New Nightmare. So he played 3 characters. Himself, old Freddy, the way he looked, you know, in the first few movies, and then, like Uber, like a new Freddy, like his new one. So I liked it. 7's good. I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. Sega, I'm going to call you in a minute. I'm just going to get through the chat. Oh, hey there, Sega. Look who it is. Yep, Sega's here. The Sega Camp Gamer. Let's see. Crumble says, Fierce, don't let the trolls get you all worked up. I'm not worked up. Again, Crumbles, I'm totally fine. It just is so much shit happened in that week before I took my break that I thought, well, in order to tell everybody what happened, I'll start from here and tell everything that happened, you know. So I'm not worked up. I'm fine. I'm totally good. I was just like trying to give everybody a big picture of the whole story. I'm totally fine. So yeah, I believe that the more you retell the story, the more peace it'll give you, John. Well, I mean, I'm done. You know, I'm done, Liz. I mean, I pretty much said what I wanted to say. Those 2 idiots will never change. And then, you know, there was a whole other world of shit that happened. So yeah. So I said my piece. Fears, I want to try to hook you up on OBS, but I need to make you a small tutorial first. I want to make it easy as possible. So, yeah, maybe tomorrow I can call you. Yeah, that would be great, Pixel, because I need to figure out, because I know you guys want to see my reactions, but, I mean, I do that. I can do that on StreamYards, but if you, I mean, it'd be nice to, so then if I want to do on OBS, I can do it on there, and then if I don't want to use OBS, I can do it on StreamYards. I tried to figure it out on my break, but I'm not a big tech guy. I mean, I'm not stupid, but I'm not a big tech guy. I only use my laptop for, like, emails, editing, uploading stuff on my social medias, the streams, and that's about it, you know? And then, you know, email my boss, whatever, you know, that kind of shit. Would hopefully make the streams cooler. Yeah, because, I mean, I want to put out epic content. I mean, I already put out pretty good content, but you know, I want to put out even better content, you know? I know, Sega, I'm trying to catch up with the chat here. I really am. Let's see. Crumbles says the New Nightmare one is terrible because of that annoying little kid. I disagree, Crumbles. I agree with Bukaki. I thought it was decent. I liked it. But you're entitled to your opinion, you know? So, you know. So, yeah. Dave says, I loved Freddy versus Jason. Oh, yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that one. I definitely enjoyed it. That was pretty good. Oh, thanks, Dave. I'm doing a 3-heart challenge and okay. All right, now that I'm caught up, let me call Sega. See how Sega's doing. Nice. I appreciate all the guests on today's show. Thank you so much. Sega. There we go. There we go. Hey, what's up, Sega?
Good.
Oh, nice, Sega. That was a nice growl, buddy. You're like, good.
What is with you?
So, Sega, why the growl? What's going on, buddy? What happened?
I said not to call me. I said, please don't call me. I did not need to be called.
Oh, I didn't see you, buddy. I saw you in the chat. I wanted to get you in the live. What were you tired? Were you napping? I'm sorry. I didn't see that message.
I already streamed earlier this afternoon, and I'm just kind of taking a break for myself.
How was your stream this afternoon?
It was okay.
It's good. Well, buddy, I'm almost done with the.
But then I tried to do a Super Mario World randomizer, and little did I realize, though, I was playing a really challenging scene, and I'm thinking to myself, I didn't want to do a Let's Fail of Super Mario Randomized. I just wanted to do a regular scene, complete the game or whatever.
Right on. Well, accident happens, Sega. No worries. I'm sure you'll get it next time, buddy. Sega, there's another reason why I wanted to call you, for two reasons. One, remember I told you, I thought I gave you enough time to talk about, the trip. Some people don't think I gave you enough time. We did 2 streams about it, so in a couple of days, I'm going to give you the link, and you can either sit and you can chat the whole time, and I can ask you questions about the trip, or I won't say anything, and you can just tell everyone from start to finish about the whole trip, because I want to give you ample opportunity to talk about the trip.
Of course.
Again, I thought I did. We did 2 streams about it, but apparently some trolls and some other people didn't think I gave you enough time, I was like, we did about an hour and a half. I'm like, I think that's more than enough time. But I haven't had you on since you got back, and how's work been since you've been back? Everything good?
Okay. Although I ended up working Tuesday, and I was not expecting that at all.
Right on. Well, Sega, you're more than welcome to come back again, because me and you, we had so much fun, and I want to debunk a rumor right now. Some people thought that we argued the whole time. Me and Sega did not get into one fight when you were here, buddy. We had so much fun. Sega's easy to get along with. I'm easy to get along with. We had so much fun, Sega.
Oh, yes, of course.
And I'd say the only hiccup that we had, but it didn't get me mad. I was just like, oh shit, accidents happened. It was 2 things. One, you accidentally overdraft, and I said, Sega, don't worry about it. I said, I'll pay for your ticket. I said, then when we get home, you can go to my bank, you can check your account, you can dump some money into your account, problem solved, right? And we fixed it. So that was one little hiccup. I said, don't worry about it. I said, I'll pay for your ticket, because I wanted you to have a good time. I said, well, Sega cannot miss Disney World. I said, it's one of the best things in America. Plus, we're already here. I said, I'm not going to make him go home and check his account and then come back and all that crap. I said, don't worry. I said, I'll pay for your ticket. And you paid me back, Sega, which I appreciate it. Once you got all your account set up, Sega paid me right back. And I said, thanks, man. I appreciate that. And then the other hiccup was I had no idea that my air conditioning. And the other hiccup was, Sega, I had no idea that my air conditioning was going to crap out. So they finally fixed it. I picked it up the other day, Sega. Everything's back to normal. Everything's fine. It cost me about.
What are the odds? But Fears, I just have to say, what are the odds? What are the odds I come back to Florida and it craps out again? The moment, it works the next 365 days a year, and then I come back down there in July again, and then it just craps out again.
Well, let's hope not, buddy. Here, knock on wood. Hopefully it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Well, normally.
I'm banging on my table right now, Fears.
I hear ya. Well, normally, Sega, the reason why air conditionings crap out more in Florida is because Floridians use their AC every single day, because it's so damn hot down here. So, my air conditioning
definitely way more than here in Canada.
Yeah.
Right now, it is 30 degrees outside, and I'm pretty sure if we convert that into Florida, convert Fahrenheit into Celsius, that must be maybe 35, 40 degrees.
Yeah. So, in my home, Sega, out of all the years that I've lived here in my home, it's the AC's only crapped out once or twice, and then I told my landlord, and they fixed it like a day later. But my air conditioning has crapped out twice now. It crapped out once right before COVID, and they got it fixed. And then the second time was when you were here. So normally AC units, they work for about 3 or 4 years, especially in hot climates, and then you have to get them fixed again. And I know it's the hot climate because my AC never broke when I lived in Missouri. Not once.
Oh, okay.
Because Missouri, it only gets hot June, July, and August in Missouri. And then it's really cold in the off season. It only gets hot in Missouri June, July, August, and a tiny bit of September. But it's usually just those 3 months, and that's it.
That's pretty much what it's like here in Canada too, because the summer weather, it gets really hot down here. It gets hot up here, and then by the time September arrives, it just starts to cool off again.
Absolutely. So the reason why it crapped out was because of how fucking hot it was, and it just, you never know when parts are going to break down. And I could tell something was up, Sega, because you looked at me and said, Fears, is your air on? I said, yes, Sega. I said, it's on. I said, just give it a couple minutes. I said, it'll cool off. And then all of a sudden, remember, like 10 minutes went by. I started to bead sweat. And I'm like, yeah, it is getting hot in here. And then you said, are you sure it's on, Fears? And I said, give me a second, Sega. And then I put my hand like on the air conditioning. And then all I felt was hot air pop out. And I was like, oh, shit, I know what's going on. I'm like, my fucking air crapped out. I'm like, oh, God, here we go. So.
And then it had to crap out again the day I go back to, I started heading back home. So that was fun. Well, here we are, leaving early, 5 o'clock in the morning. It's supposed to be cool off outside. Yet here we are. We're baking ourselves to death with the hot air coming out of the.
Well, I'll tell you what, Sega, that wasn't bad because when I took you, it was so early in the morning. It was still kind of like cool in the morning. So I just rolled down the windows. And I was like, oh, we'll be fine. And you know what I did? I dropped you off at the airport. On the way back, I grabbed some breakfast at McDonald's, went back home, called my... I
did that too after I was in Chicago.
Yeah, so I went to the drive-thru, got some McDonald's breakfast, got a coffee, went home, and literally I called my dealership and said, hey, guess what? The air conditioning crapped out again. And they said, really, Mr. Fears? I said, yeah. I said, it worked okay for a day. I said, as soon as you guys open up at 8 o'clock, I'm going to just drive back up there. Because your flight took off at 7, so I had to wait an hour. They open up at 8 in the morning. I finished my breakfast in my home, took a shower, drove up there, dropped the car off, and then I just picked it up the other day. So it's finally fixed, buddy. So I don't think it'll be a problem if you come and visit, whether you visit in a year or you visit in 2 years. Because Sega, if you do come...
Let's hope it doesn't crap out again before I come back down. That would be bad.
I doubt it will, but, you never know with those fucking Florida heat. But Sega, if you do come back again, which I won't...
Fingers crossed, man.
So Sega, you're definitely going to come back and hang out with Fears again because you had such a good time. But if you do, just like the first time, don't tell the fans shit. Because we got to pull off another prank. Because we were basically lying to the fans for 4 months. Oh yeah, my cousins are coming, blah blah blah, and we pulled.
Me and my parents, we're going up to Toronto.
Exactly.
Spending a few days in Toronto.
So now that they know that you may come visit again, it's going to be harder to pull off another prank, but we can do it, buddy.
Yeah.
Because they don't know when you're coming, So we can just bullshit and then prank them yet again. So hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because we got to a lot of stuff, and I've been editing the vlog. I got... Sega, we only... remember we took 1 day off and we didn't film. We filmed for 9 days straight, and then we took 1 day off, buddy. There's a lot of footage to seep through, buddy, so I'm going to have to break up the vlog, probably either in 2 parts or in 3 parts.
Oh, damn.
Because people lose attention span after, 15 minutes, 20 minutes? So I don't like to keep my vlogs very long, I like people to keep their attention span. So I'll probably make each section of the vlog, between.
I was kind of like that back then, but
Yeah.
somehow my attention span expanded somehow.
So I'll probably make each part of the vlog maybe 20, 25 minutes because we filmed a lot. Yesterday, I sat for an hour downloading more footage that we did on my hard drive, and I've got one more SD card to download all that footage on because we filmed so damn much footage. But don't worry, buddy. I'll put all the highlights in there, and I promise. I told the fans in honor of Sega, you sent me a whole bunch of video game music, and I'm gonna use all your favorite video game music in the vlog in honor of the Sega Camp Gamer. Hell yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use Castlevania in there. I'm gonna use what was that intro you sent me, Sega? Is it from Zelda?
From Sonic, the history of Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'm gonna use the Sonic history
Sonic's
thing.
Mega Collection.
Yep. I'm gonna use the Sonic history thing. I'm gonna use Zelda.
It's actually I always call it the extra section from Sonic's Mega Collection, but yeah, it's the history of Sonic. And
Yeah.
That extra section shows like the comic books and everything.
I'm telling you, Sega, this may be one of the greatest vlogs I ever have on my channel, due to nobody thought we would ever hang out ever. So
yeah,
I've met a lot of legendary people. I think I think me alone. I don't think anyone else in the community has met more community members than me. I've met you, Larry, Dragon, Joey, Tommy NC 2010 3 times, and then Randall, because he's part of the community, and then I think that's everybody. So yeah, buddy. So just give me some time. The first part of the vlog will be up hopefully in a couple of days because I've got the first part edited. I've got this. I'm almost finished with the middle part, and hopefully tonight or tomorrow I get the end done, and then I'll render it, and then I'll upload the first bit, and at the end of the first part I'll be like, to be continued, and then I'll get to work editing the second part of the vlog. Sound good, buddy?
Yes.
All right, cool. Well, Sega, you look tired, so I'm sure you want to go to sleep because you just yawned twice, buddy. But
I need some supper. I'm gonna get some supper.
I'm probably gonna wait until I have the first part of the vlog up before I invite you on because I want to stay focused, buddy, and edit this first part. Is that cool?
Yes.
So give me a couple days. I'll upload the first part, and then I'll have you on the show. All right?
Okay.
All right, cool. Well, you have a nice night, Sega, and peace, deuces. Have a good one.
Yep, see ya.
Later, buddy. Nice. Got to hang out with a bunch of my friends, chilling with the fans. God, how long have I been going? 2 hours I've been going. All right. Cool. All right, I'm going to catch up on the chat, and then we're going to get on to the next topic because I'm trying to wrap things up because I don't want to intrude on Lantern's stream. So, yeah. Let's see. N4 says howdy. Whoa, look who it is. Chicken Jockey. May the Triforce be with you, Sega. Oh, yeah. Larry says, who the hell's Sega? Hilarious, Larry. You know who the hell Sega is. Bukagi says, the little kid with the evil eyes. I'm not sure, but didn't he play the evil kid in one of the Children of the Corn movies? I think he did, Bukaki. And that kid was also in, I just watched it. He was in Kindergarten Cop as well. He's the little kid that says, excuse me, Mr. Kimball. And he's like, yeah. And he's like, guys have a penis, girls have a vagina. And then Mr. Kimball looks down and he's like, yeah, thanks for the tip. I got it. No, you're right, Bukagi. That's the same actor. He's just older. He's just older in A New Nightmare. It's the same kid. It's the exact same actor. Same actor. Just he was really, 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 really young when he did Kindergarten Cop. And I think he was like 2 or 3 when he did Kindergarten Cop, something like that. And then A New Nightmare, he looked like he was 8 or 9. I mean, I'm not for sure because I don't know exactly how old that kid is, but that was my guess. So you are thinking right, my friend. So yeah. Let's see. Larry says, yeah, Canada and Florida are alike, Sega. Or similar. Let's see here. The sun is the same for all countries. There we are. Okay. I'm caught up with the chat. So let's go to the next topic. All right, so yeah, Bukaki, I'm thinking that Visions is either listening to the show or he's working, or maybe he's hanging out with his girlfriend. So sometimes Visions misses some epic streams, like when me and when I did that epic. What was the one that he told me that he missed the other day? He was working. I did an epic like in real life stream, and he missed that one. He said, "Oh, I'll watch it back, Fears." Pixel, you are right. I get more views on my in real life live streams than I do on my normal shows. Like one of my workout videos, go back a few days, it's up to 794 views. I don't remember which one. You guys will have to look. And I was like, holy shit. I think the most views is one time I said, I made a live stream and I titled it, I'm quitting streaming, because people were going nuts on me. And that got like, I think 1,000. That's the only video I think that's ever hit 1,000. So for a live stream to hit 794 views, I was like, that's fucking bitching, man. I'm like, that's fucking awesome. So hell yeah. Nice. Fears' channel's getting more and more exposure. Oh, before I go on to the next topic, let me give you an update on the sub count. Here we go. I'm so close to hitting 3,000, like I can taste it. On the main channel, I've hit 2,805. So I'm only like 200 away from 3,000. And then on the vlog channel, I'm at 1,695. So we're getting close to hitting 2,000 on the vlog channel. So we're getting there. We're definitely getting there, my friends. Lantern says, oh yeah, we're getting there, Lantern. Slowly but surely, but we're getting there. So I appreciate all the likes and the comments and the views and all the loving and loyal support from the loving and loyal fans and all the fan mail. You guys rock. I love you guys. All right, here we go. And I'm going to be sending this book to Walter White, and Sega and me signed it. I wish Sega could have been here when I sent Visions his top 10 book. That was the very first one. I wish Sega could have signed it. But so Walter, because I sent the second book to Lantern. I'm sorry, the first one was for Visions. The second one I sent to Lantern. This third one is going to be to Walter, and then whoever claims the fourth book gets it. So I haven't started the fourth book yet because I still got a bunch of pages left. So whoever wants the fourth one, it's up for grabs. So Bukaki, maybe I'll send you the fourth one if you want it, or whoever claims it. All right, here we go. Top 10 phone apps that I use a lot on my phone. So top 10 phone apps I use all the time. It's been a good stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I think after I do the top 10, I think I'm going to call it quits because I'm getting hungry. I need to take a shower, and then Lantern is going to be starting his live here pretty soon, and I don't want to invade on his time. Because I want to do a couple more edits to the Sega vlog before I go in and hang out on Lantern's live. Plus, I'm tired. I've been yawning all day. I want to call it an early night and get some sleep. So I want to get some stream time in, which I did. Hang out with the fans. I want to get some shower time. Eat dinner because I haven't had dinner yet. I want to edit for a little bit. Hang out with Lantern and the guys for like an hour and a half, and then I'm fucking calling it a night and going to sleep and then moseying off to work. So yeah. All right, here we go. So really the only thing I didn't get to was the horror movie trivia questions. So there you are. All right. Where's my phone? Oh, there it is. So let's see. What are the apps that I use all the time? I'd say one of the first apps that I use almost every day, or pretty much every day, is YouTube, the YouTube app. So YouTube would be first. The Gmail, because I always check my messages, my emails, either from my mom or my brother if he emailed me, or if my boss emails me about something, or Randall emails me sometimes. I've emailed Visions and asked him questions about shirts and stickers and all that crap. So Gmail. Instant Messenger I use all the time. Instant Messenger. Whenever I'm not editing or filming or live streaming, I love photography, so Instagram would be next. Instagram. Because I love photography. I love film, and I love editing, and I love movies and shit, but I love photography as well. I just like movies just a little bit more. So Instagram is number 4. Number 5, let's see here. Discord. I use Discord quite a lot, so Discord. Number 6, let's see here. I have a journal app. I used to type a journal on a thumb drive, and then one day I just pulled out the thumb drive and I lost over half of my journal of my life. So I saved the rest of my journal and I put it on this app. So I use the journal app, and whenever something epic happens in my life or something that I want to write about, I keep a digital journal instead of on a hard drive now, because I don't want to lose it. So yeah, so the journal app. Let's see. YouTube, Gmail, Instant Messenger, Discord, Instagram, journal app. Let's see, what else? Oh, the Disney app. I use the Disney app all the time whenever I go to the park, so Disney. How could I forget about Disney? Disney app. And then I would say I use Facebook a lot to keep in touch with my friends and my family. So Facebook. And then I use Letterboxd a lot to keep track of all my movies. So Letterboxd. And then number 10 would probably be, let's see, what else? It's either a split between the camera app. Oh, hang on. The camera app up here. Camera app or TikTok. I use them both. Because I use camera a lot, and I use the you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna put TikTok down. No, because I take pictures of a lot of stuff. I'm gonna use the camera app. I use TikTok, but not as much as my camera app. So camera app. Crumbles, if you want me to read, I'll read 3 entries. And then I'm gonna call it quit because I need a shower and I'm getting hungry. So I'm going to open up. So there's my journal. There's my journal app right there. So I'm going to open it up. I haven't wrote in it in a while. I haven't wrote about the Sega trip yet, but I will. Okay, let's see. What was the last entry? So I'll read you guys the very first entry I ever put in, and I'll read the last one. So let me scroll back to the very first entry ever. Let's see here. Let me scroll back. Which was May 8th, last year. I just started this. I just started it, and it was May 8th of last year, Star Wars Day. Went to Hollywood Studios on May the 4th for Star Wars Day. It was a blast, and I got to hang out with fellow nerds. And I bought some Star Wars movie props. Yeah, dude. And then I posted a bunch of photos. So that was the very first one I ever did. I started this journal May last year. So now let's skip to the very last one that I did. So let me scroll all the way down. And it says the last one I did was Sunday, January 14th. So I haven't wrote in it in a while. So the last one was January of this new year. And sometimes this journal poses questions. So I can write whatever I want, or it'll pose a question to you. It says, describe someone in your life who you really appreciate but forgot to thank. And I said, I try not to forget anyone. I said, if they're really important to me, I never forget them. I said, my friends and my family mean a lot to me. If they're important, I will not forget about them. So that's how I answered that. So, yeah. So that was the recent one. I need to make an entry, though, because so much has happened from January of this year to now we're in July, almost August. So I need to make an entry. I'm definitely gonna put the Sega thing in there, and then I got a promotion. I'm sorry, not a promotion. I got a pay raise at work, so I need to put that in there. So I need to write more in my journal because I thought I had written in there since January. So I need to get moseying. So there we are. So I did the very first entry. I did the very last entry so far. All right, let's see here. Larry says, Lantern, give him a big thumbs up. And then Crumble says, you should read out some of your journal pages during a stream. I will. I'll do some more. Let me get some more entries in there, Crumbles, and I will. Warrior needs food badly. Is that your cat? Right on. All right, well, I'm going to take off, but I hope you guys, cheers the fans. Triple, if you're still watching, I promise I'm going to get to watching this movie soon. I think I'll watch it this weekend. I tried to watch The Package last night, but I was just so damn tired. I apologize. I put it in for 5 minutes, and then I was like, and fucking fell asleep. So I apologize. Anyway, that was a really good stream. You know Fears loves you. You know Fears cares about you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Vision, I'm sorry you missed it, but I understand. You're working, buddy. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Flesh Crumbles on YouTube. Subscribe to the Sega Camp Gamer and Werecamp. Follow the Sega Camp Gamer 22 on Twitch. Follow my new friend Dave Phillips on YouTube. Follow Mr. Lantern on YouTube. Follow Visions, Lord Visions, www.exhumvisions.com. Buy some cool shit. Why? Because he makes some pretty cool, rad shit. And last, but certainly not least, follow the host with the most, Fears, at FearsMan26 on YouTube, and my second channel, Fears Vlogs. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And this is Fears, signing off. Peace. Deuces. I'll see you guys later. Shunk!